The workplace in America is more full of rudeness than ever before. That doesn't surprise anybody, does it? I mean, come on, we're a ruder society than ever before.
No, it's terrible.
It is. My heart is broken over it.
I'm not a big fan of rudeness.
Me neither.
I just hate over-socializing. Arnie and I just had to deal with this out in the hallway. Some person, I don't even know who it was, so I don't even know who I'm talking about here, but somebody felt the need to talk out loud about a piece of broken equipment to no one. To no one.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Keep it to yourself. And I would like to point out, I'm not alone on that. One of the major complaints of workers in the workspace is the violation of personal space by talking to the other workers about things that don't matter.
Beautiful.
Well,
So everybody agrees it's rude. So everybody stop it. Everybody stop it. I'll be more polite if they will. Is that fair?
Why is it? Is it me, or if you don't have anything to say and you just give a nod or something, that's considered rude? Why is that rude?
Well, and let me just clear up before we comment on it. That is also mentioned, okay? What I just said is mentioned. People do not like coworkers babbling or talking about nothing.
Dawn.
Mentioning things that aren't interesting, like the example I just gave you. And one of the things mentioned as well is, and let me give you the exact phrase here, not acknowledging greetings or initiating greetings in the hallway, which is what you're talking about, Arnie. Just you don't want to get involved in the conversation while you're rude. Yeah. So everything's rude, apparently.
Now, you don't have to get involved in a conversation. Because I've even walked in here upset about, and I think Rob even agreed with me, it was like off the air one time, where if I say hi to someone, I don't expect them to stop and have a conversation with me. Not at all. I'm just being friendly, saying hi, good morning. That's it. I don't expect anything else. If they want to start talking to me, that's fine, because I'm the type of person that doesn't care. But when you say hi and they just completely ignore you and walk by, that is effing rude. I'm sorry. That is rude. If you want to nod your head, that's fine. There's some acknowledgement there. It's just human kindness. That's all.
If somebody says hi to you, you should acknowledge it. Sure. But they also say it's rude to not initiate the greeting. I don't have time to say hi to everybody. I'm sorry. But see, that is listed as rude. When I leave the studio and I have 5 minutes to get back here, I do not have time to say hi to the 17 people that I will walk past to get to my office. There's all these cubicles. But right here, I'm rude.
You're rude.
Well, someone's got to initiate it, right?
Not in my world. I don't need it initiated. See, this is the problem with rudeness. We have said this a million times. We all now have redefined what rudeness is, so now everyone's rude. Everyone is rude.
But in fairness to you, if they think you're rude, then they're rude. Did they say hi?
No.
I mean, so it works both ways. If they didn't say hi and they thought you were rude, well, they didn't either.
True, but the whole thing about the fact we're even discussing not initiating greetings to me is amazing. Talk about the insecurity of America.
Amen.
Oh my God. Rob walked by me without saying hi.
He's so rude.
I'm so rude. Shut
trying
up.
to be nice.
Jesus, go about your work.
No, I just think that there was a time when we all were just friendly and polite to each other, and it's gotten to the point where just people aren't anymore.
And in that time when we were friendly and polite to each other, people also didn't talk out loud to no one about broken machines to fill the uncomfortable silence voids.
Or anything.
God,
people just talk to talk.
You guys just promoted going back to the good old days when everyone was nice and polite to each other.
Yes, but none of us will ever agree on what that used to be. That's the problem. Because my good old days would not reflect your good old days at all.
See, deaf mute people got it made.
Oh, no kidding.
God, they don't have to say anything and they can't hear you.
In a new survey, 80% of American workers say they regularly come across rude people at their offices. And in the year 2000, 12% of Americans quit a job for the sole reason they worked with rude people. That's a pretty high number.
Wow.
1 out of 10 people that left their job voluntarily did so because they had rude people working with them.
Sheesh.
22% intentionally worked less hard because of the rudeness of coworkers, and half said they lost work worrying about past or potential rude interactions. That one's my favorite.
Aww.
That's the group of people who get together to discuss me not saying hi to them instead of working.
That's terrible.
Jesus.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
Because people are so faggy now. 10% of people quit their jobs because they had rude coworkers.
Yes, 12 actually.
Real quick, get over it. Get over it. My God.
I would say the same thing to the 53% who are stopping work to discuss the rudeness of someone else.
I don't understand this.
Okay.
Lunch breaks. Hello?
No, not even then. I'm sorry.
Well,
Get
all right.
over it. Move on. Somebody's rude, then they're rude. Then don't have them on your inner circle. Get over it.
Yeah, but you have no idea what they're doing. And maybe to you it's not rude, but to that individual person it is. I mean, maybe we don't know. I mean, some people get sick to their stomach because somebody is so mean. Maybe it's, hell, I don't know what they could be doing that is so bad because I've never been treated so horribly, but
Come on.
you can hear some stories.
We're talking about 53% of the American workforce is stopping work to talk about rude people are. And I have the list here of what those common things are, and none of them are what you're describing. We're talking about people overreacting to rudeness. We're not talking, I mean, half of the workforce is getting yelled at to where they cry. I mean, that's, or
Right.
somebody throws, crap on them. That would be, well, that's assault.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to describe,
Yeah.
and that's not what's going on. People are just like, oh, my God. That whole gossip mongering thing, I think. Did you see that? I said hi to him, and all he did was nod his head at me. That is so rude. Do you think he's like that with his wife? Oh,
Do your work.
I bet he beats his kids. Should we call somebody about? You know this is what's going on.
Do your work, people. It's the workplace. It's not the social hour.
Let's go through what the most common things are.
Okay.
These are the most common complaints according to 10,000 American workers. Not holding doors open for other people in the workplace. Do we all agree that's rude?
That is rude. It's just common courtesy. I know if I'm walking through a door and I notice someone behind me, I'll keep it open.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's been so many numerous times that just does not happen for me.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I mean, they'll just keep walking through the door and let it shut. It's like, okay, whatever. Fine. I guess you're so caught up in your own little world, you don't realize there's other people behind you or that work with you. That's fine. Whatever.
Hey, I know people are in a hurry, but Christ.
You know what? I have to treat this on a case-by-case, day-by-day situation.
Okay.
If I do it for somebody and I don't get the thank you or any acknowledgement, I won't do it anymore that day.
And think about this. We've talked about that out in public. I mean, it's one thing when you don't get the thank you return in public, but at work, where you're all supposed to be on the same team.
Right.
Oh, and conversely, if I hold the door open for someone and they do not make an effort to speed up to get out that door, I think they're being rude.
Yeah.
They saunter or they stop to talk to someone.
Oh.
I'll shut it then.
Yeah, I've let go of the door before in that case.
Hello, Greg. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, you were talking about how things are different now. How pansy ass everybody has gotten lately. When I first went into the Army, we still had wall-to-wall counseling and drill sergeants beating you in the forehead with the round brown, and that was just in the mid-'80s. And they stand in front of you and holler and scream and get you doing push-ups and really get you, and the weaker guys would break down and cry.
Well, but it's the Army.
Yeah, exactly. And, some people say, well, that's ridiculous. There's no need in that. But, but now they have stress cards. They have these cards that are like a mood ring.
In the Army.
Yeah, when they're in basic.
So even the Army has become too caught up in the rudeness thing and too pussified.
Yeah, I mean, they have these damn stress cards. They're like a mood ring. When they're getting yelled at, they hold a stress card. And when they get stressed out, they say, Drill Sergeant, I'm stressed out. You need to back off. Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Do
come on.
not join the Army if you need a stress card, you puss.
Come on. I mean, really, everybody step back and really, really tell me you're surprised to hear that.
I know.
God damn. Hello, Krista. Good morning.
Hi. I had a little experience. It's not exactly like that, like the stress or whatever, but I was at work just this other Friday, and this past Friday, and I was asked if I was pregnant. And I'm 22 years old, a student, and I am not that fat, as I thought, at least. But I was asked if I was pregnant. I thought that was really, really rude.
It is rude.
Yeah, that's one. I see. I've even learned, even if you know they're pregnant, you don't come out and say it.
I'm still afraid.
Better safe than sorry.
Serious. Even if I could full on tell they are pregnant, I get a little freaked out about, oh, can I rub your belly? Or because you don't know. I mean, what if it's just big and hard?
See, to me, that's a no-win situation. Because if a broad is pregnant, and you say and you don't say anything to her about being pregnant, then you're being rude.
Now, is this because, Arnie, you've had people ask you if you're pregnant?
Yes, thank you, Dick. And by the way, Rob, I'm still not, so stop asking.
Phone number is 888-390-9850 if you want to talk about rude coworkers. Okay, so we had not holding the door open. Also on the list, most common complaints, we talked about not greeting other people in the hallway. You know what my problem, too, is? I forget who I've said hi to.
Oh, yeah.
You say hi to someone, and then 30 minutes later you see them again, and it's like, you say hi to them. Oh, I already said hi. Well, okay, I'm not saying hi to anyone then. Ugh.
There's a little key to when you say hi. You make eye contact.
I don't care.
And then you keep track.
No, you know what? I don't.
know?
And you know why? And I admit this. It's not important to me. Okay. I work in a building with 120 people. I know about 20 of them. I don't know who the other 100 are. I have no idea. We have 6 radio stations in this building. I sit in meetings with people I don't know.
And Rob, I thank you for that because that means I don't have to.
You should have seen me last week. I was in a meeting, and two of the six people in that room, I didn't know who they were.
You're like, are they guests?
Yeah.
Are they?
No.
One of them I had seen around the hallways before.
Okay.
The other one turned out to be like a management person. I never knew. Whatever.
I just want to applaud you for knowing 20 people in this building.
God, I don't have time. Okay, we talked about this, Dawn, I agree with you. This is rude. Not acknowledging greetings from people. If someone does say hi to you, and it's very clear they're talking to you, it doesn't seem like it's that hard to at least go, hey.
I get that from people that I like. Again, I don't know who a lot of these people are because the hours that we work. And then the station we're with, we obviously know, who the folks are. But I'll get it a lot with the ones that, sporadically find their way around here, to our end of the building. I'm like, hi, and they just keep walking. I'm like, oh.
That's not nice.
I just let it go. I want to say something, but what are you going to do?
You start hoping they walk in the wrong office and stuff. Hi there, Jason.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
What's up, bud?
Hey, just do like I tell them. I say, hey, I'll try being nicer if you try being smarter.
Well, see, now that's just rude.
That's mean.
There's no need to say that out loud. You can
Funny.
think it. Oh, yeah.
Buy the T-shirt.
Hello there, Griffin. Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing?
What's up, Griff?
Yeah, just something about with rude coworkers, man. I got this one bitch I work with. She's sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
Go ahead.
But she sits there and constantly thinks that she's the owner of the store and everything else. And
is she?
No.
Oh, okay.
nowhere close to it.
So she bosses you around when she shouldn't?
She tries to. She tries to be real pushy and bossy and everything else. And when I tell her to calm down, she sits and threatens to go to the boss. I'm all, go ahead.
Okay, all right.
Griff, I know exactly where you're coming from. I work with this really bitchy broad that tries to push me around, tell me when to be in places,
Does she ever tell the leader of where you work how he should be doing his job?
All the time. She is one of the pushiest bitches that I've ever met.
Amen.
And unfortunately, she's proud of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, one of the rudest people, too.
Easily. Phone number is 888-390-9850. Why, do you know her, Dawn?
Donna? I know Donna. Yeah.
This is the Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show.
Right in the middle of our conversation about rude coworkers, your thoughts at 888-390-9850. Do we have one to add to the list?
Oh, we have one to add to the list.
Okay.
Of course, it's Arnie. Arnie and his gas.
So passing gas within the vicinity of other workers is rude.
Oh, no. You know what? I understand
Look at
it's
you.
a bodily function. That's what's rude. Do you see him? And for all our non-viewing listeners.
It's even much for me this time.
He fans it my way.
Yes, at dawn. I
Yes.
never get them.
Oh, God, this one is like a skunk. They're never good coming out of him. They're always raunchy. But I've just gotten used to the different levels.
This is a
This one's
stage
a new
5.
one.
It's a code red.
This is a new smell from him.
High alert. Okay. Hello, Robin.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
I just have a comment before I get started. I've been a long-time listener, and Rob, you are my own personal hero, my friend. Arnie, you kick way too much ass, and Dawn, you're cool.
I love you.
Trying not to be rude.
I don't necessarily have a problem with people in the workplace. I work at a retail location in Reno, and I have a real problem with lazy customers
Oh, okay.
that take stuff off the shelves and don't bother to put it back. That's what pisses me off. You know, so...
That is... okay, can we agree that's rude, or is that your right as the customer?
Okay, real quick, that's his job to put it back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm not getting paid.
You
to
got
work
me there.
Oh.
Wait a second. If I would have said it, he wouldn't be okay.
Well, you would only have said it if he was a certain ethnicity.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, the fart made its way over here. And that's
Good one,
that's
huh?
rare.
What'd you eat?
That is nasty.
What's this from?
Is that a pizza fart?
Yeah, that's pizza last night.
Wow.
jeez.
Hello there, Lloyd. Good morning.
Hey, what's happening?
Nothing.
Hey, what I can't stand is when you come home, you go to park your car, and the person across the street from you likes to park their car
Okay.
in front of your house and take your parking spot.
Okay, does that person work with you? We're talking about coworkers here.
Does that happen at work? Maybe. Hook.
Once again, it's a workplace rudeness study.
You know what? That is rude. Sometimes in some places there's assigned parking,
Oh, who has that?
and and sometimes people will take other people's parking spots.
That's illegal. Tow him. Tow him.
Thanks, Pollyanna, for trying to let that guy's conversation make it to our...
Be nice.
80% of people say they regularly come across rude people at the office. If you missed it earlier, 12% of Americans quit a job last year because of rudeness, because they worked with rude people. Most common complaints, we talked about not holding doors open, not greeting people, not acknowledging greetings. Here's another one. People who don't wait for others to leave the elevator before getting on themselves.
We dealt with this a lot in Seattle.
Come
when we
on.
worked in Seattle, and it wasn't just a radio station either. There was like all types of businesses on the floor that the radio station was on, and it's like a common thing that people will do.
At one floor was like an entire low-income medical clinic.
I remember that.
They were the really rude ones. I expected it of them, though.
Stop it.
Now, come on. How hard is it to wait for people to get off an elevator?
Oh, it's totally
Oh.
hard. You know why? Because you got stuff to do. You got places to go. You don't care about anybody else.
You want to get in there and wait for the door to not close because it takes forever for that damn door to close.
I just swing elbows now when I walk off of any elevator.
Start the window.
Get out of my way!
Women were singled out as absolutely disgusting in their restroom behavior.
Shocking.
Now, this does go back to what you were saying, Arnie. 95% of the women who were surveyed, which is about 6,000 of the people in the survey, said co-working women leave the restroom a complete shambles. Oh, that is disgusting. What's wrong with you people?
You know what happens? It's like when they wash their hands, they leave the water everywhere.
That's
It's everywhere.
gross.
It's like, I don't know, what are you taking a bath or something? There's water everywhere all over the sink. And then what you cannot just like put the towel in the trash can. It's like they'll just leave it on the counter or something. And the big one is what, like what happened to me last week, leaving tampons in places they don't belong. There is an area where you put those.
It's Dawn's mailbox.
Really, of all those things, except the tampon example, that happens all the time in guys' restrooms. We don't care. That's why guys didn't single it out. There's water all over the place in a men's restroom.
Yeah, especially right in front of the toilet.
Oh, yeah, there's urine on the floor. There's urine on the seat. There's urine on the other seat. There's urine on the wall sometimes. We just go, okay, whatever.
There's urine all over our seats, too.
How does that happen?
It's me.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
Non-squatters, non-sitters, the squatters, bad aim. Hello, Corey.
Hi.
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 One of the worst places to work is gas stations.
Why is
People
that?
are rude. They come in and it just makes you hate people
What about
working there.
what about the people you work with at the gas station? Your coworkers. What are they like?
They're just as bad.
Okay, all right. Way to bring it full circle, Dawn. Once again, we are discussing rudeness of coworkers, not at work so much as we're just discussing coworkers specifically. If you work in an area where you deal with the public, we will at another time do an entire topic on dealing with rude people.
Yeah. Customer rudeness.
Right.
We'll talk about that in the future.
Right now, though, coworker rudeness.
Yeah.
Another complaint, people are late for appointments.
Oh, this is the worst.
I want to start getting up and leaving. When it's a 10 o'clock meeting and people aren't there at 10, I want to start getting up and leaving. It is so infuriating. Yeah. I'm sorry your time is not important to you. Mine is very important to me. And you know what? This will shock many of you. I have more important things to do than work. And that's what gets me.
Do you give it out to because one of the meetings I'll go to, there's people that have higher priority. There's you have higher up people. And so they're busy. Maybe their meeting they ran before ran long.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So and you can't start the meeting without them.
Right.
I never get upset with those people because I understand that they have a lot going on. Whereas the rest of us are sitting there, we kind of just have our one thing we do or whatever, so we could be there.
I give a 5-minute window to those people, and then those people need to either come over to the meeting themselves or send someone to say, hey, so-and-so is in another meeting. He'll be right here. It's like a courtesy phone call. Having been in that position once, and I would stop other meetings to go to other meetings, or you pop out. Like if you're in the meeting with the big boss, and you're going, and it's 5 minutes into your meeting started, you tell the boss, please hold that thought. And you go into the meeting and say, look, guys, I can't do this, this, and this. Please wait for me. Please hold the meeting yourself. I'll be back. That's the proper way to do that. You don't just leave everyone sitting for 20 minutes because you're the boss. That's ridiculous.
And you're so absolutely right that you can't start the meeting without some of these people in some meetings, and you just sit there. Yeah. It's like you sit there sometimes for 15 or 20 minutes, and it's just nothing.
And you're exposed to rude coworkers.
Oh, my God.
You know what, though? You know why I hate the waiting thing? Because you know what occurs? I don't mind conversation, but then that conversation, even when the appropriate people show up, it continues. And you're like, okay, now we're even later getting into the meeting because now you all started a conversation that has nothing to do with the meeting.
That is frustrating. Hello, Kelly.
Hey, guys. How's it going this morning?
What's up, dog?
Hey, man. Just a little bit on the bathroom etiquette here. Construction sites. Have you ever been into rent a toilet on a construction site? There's not words to describe what you see in there.
Pretty awful, huh?
Oh, terrible.
Most of those porta potties are pretty disgusting.
Yeah, you don't see those in Better Homes and Gardens ever.
That's something you got to remember about construction workers. They have to use those things all the time.
Oh, poor guys.
Oh, God. You know what? If I was a constructor, I would use the floor of the house you're building, then just put some plywood over it. That'll be okay. Hello there, Sean. Good morning.
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
What's up, Diggity?
Rob, you're the man.
Thank you.
All right. I got to get your opinion on this. I got this guy that comes in. He's a coworker, and every time he comes in, I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, oh, man, starts going off about his kids and stuff. He goes on for 20 minutes about how bad things are in his life. I just asked him, hey, how's it going? I don't really expect, his life story. I
know. Now, there's two problems with that. One, he is taking you too literal to think that you care, and I understand that. But
exactly.
I have changed my position on this. I never say, how's it going, what are you doing, or what's going on.
What do you do?
Say hi. Just go, hey.
That's a good idea.
Just leave it at that because you're not posing a question. Mm-mm. Don't say what's up. Don't say how you doing. Don't say how's your day.
Say hey, man.
Nothing more.
That's it.
Yeah.
In his case, though, it's going to take some time because he's already established with this guy that he can. This guy already looks at him like a guy he can talk to.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, that's the price he's going to have to pay.
Yeah. All right. Then if he starts off the next conversation with this fellow by going hey, and the guy goes into it. This is what you do, sir. Just go TMI. Yeah. TMI, brother. I just said, hey.
Too much info.
That's too much.
Not interested.
Don't care.
Don't care at all. Now, you'll be branded as rude for saying that, but that's the cross you have to bear, to not have to hear about his pitiful life. Hello, Aaron.
Hey, guys.
What's up, buddy?
No, real quick, Arnie, are your ice cream farts just death or what?
Yeah, I don't eat a lot of ice cream anymore because I'm too obese.
Well,
I know that adds to it.
For Don's
sake, the pizza, though, that's really slimming you down.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Aaron.
I work in an office, and there's a couple upper management women that work in there, and they like to walk around the halls and read memos or whatever they're reading, and they don't like to look up. They think that they're reading, they're important, they're walking at you, get out of their way.
Yeah.
And I bumped into one day, and just she didn't really say nothing. So.
Oh, that's rude. Yeah, that's rude. If you're reading something to avoid eye contact, I'm fine with that. But if you're bumping into people, that can't happen.
I mean, come on. Fake reading, you don't need to read. Just walk around people.
I walk around with folders and look at them, even though there's nothing written on them, so I don't have to talk to people.
So let me go back. So he's at work, And these women are working. That's kind of what I heard.
Sounds like it.
Damn them.
But it could be that they are intentionally just pretending to read so they don't have to talk to anybody, because that's what I do a lot of times.
And he might initiate conversation with them, and they don't say anything. That's been rude. So, sir, you should quit your job.
Yes, like 12% of America does. Other complaints in the survey. Leaving cell phones on during meetings or just in the office place even.
Oh, God.
It's so
that
common
is the
now.
one I cannot handle. I cannot handle that one. In a meeting, I cannot handle that.
I know.
That is so, what are you going to do, really? You're in a meeting. Are you going to pick it up and say hello? And okay, we used to have somebody that did this. And it's like, so what, you're going to pick up the phone? So then you pick up the phone and turn it off. Why didn't you, turn it off before you came into the meeting?
Dirt.
Why did you even bring it into the meeting with you? It's not like you can take any calls. You're in a meeting.
Right.
I can't. That one I have, my head's going to explode one day.
I'm going to do something now I haven't done in a long time. I apologize to all the coworkers for me leaving my phone on in the past. I no longer leave it on because... You're right. It's rude, especially my loud-ass cell phone.
Well, good for you,
Arnie.
I
try not to leave it on anymore.
You know what, though? That's very nice of you, and that is a separate thing. Maybe they can hear it while they're in a meeting, but Arnie, you don't bring your phone into a meeting.
Well, the first part, I was just, the meeting part, I agree completely.
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that, though.
I just wouldn't go to the meeting.
How about, I have a question. How about, Palm Pilots? You know how these things that, people that are really busy, they're electronic organizers, fine, whatever you need to keep organized, because what I hate more than anything is disorganization. And apparently people have a problem with writing anymore. So if you have, fine. So these little handheld organizers, electronic, whatever, you know how they have alarms that tell you when you're supposed to be somewhere. Mm-hmm. Fine, again. Now, what about you're in the meeting, and the person's Palm Pilot or whatever goes off in the middle of the meeting to remind him of the very meeting you're already in?
No.
What is that?
Oh, no. You know what else they do? They will beep. I don't know if you can time it, because I've heard different beeps at different times with people that have them in the building, and we'll have a meeting, at 11. And I'm not sure if you said it yourself, but some of them will beep 15 minutes before a meeting.
Right. Yeah, you give it an alarm.
So if you're in a meeting with someone and they have a meeting in 15 more minutes, you're going to hear their beep.
Which, I guess, on a good hand, it does give that person an out. It lets that person say, I have 15 minutes till I have to leave the meeting.
But see, then it's distracting, because then they're looking. Don't they look to see, why is it beeping?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, I got this and this going on. How can they be now paying attention to the meeting they're in?
It's a decoy. They don't have a meeting. They just want to... Beforehand, they said it. I'm not staying in there more than 30 minutes. Hello, Rebecca.
Good morning. I have two things of rude people that I work with that happened just this morning. The first one is this guy I work with who insists on speaking on his speakerphone and leaving the office door wide open and speaking as loudly as he can.
That's next on the list, loud talkers.
Mr. Important.
Yeah, on
When
speakerphones.
you walk by someone's office because you want to speak to them and they're on the phone and you make eye contact so they know you're looking for them, and when they hang up with the phone, they don't call you or come looking for you. They just continue with whatever they're doing and expect you to come back and find them again.
Well, because they're so important.
Absolutely.
The guy with the speakerphone, is it always something that he's proud of? Maybe he wants you to hear? Is he one of those people?
No, he's just a jerk.
All right.
Okay, that's fine. Hi there, Shannon. Good morning.
What's going on?
Hey, bud.
Hey, I got one quick thing. After I get my mouth full of food out. How about bad breath? I got to work in close quarters into shipping and receiving.
It's almost as rude as talking with your mouth full.
I don't know if is that rude?
Bad breath?
Yeah, I don't think it's rude. That's just, that's a hygiene conversation. I'm sure we'll do that another time.
Bingo.
Thanks, Dawn.
Speaking too loudly, we took care of that one. And that includes the speakerphone thing, or just people in cubicles who speak too loudly on their phone. Come on.
Or they don't have the time or the energy to walk around that 8 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe 24 feet to walk to the other cubicle, so they have to yell over their cubicle.
Yeah. Hey, Henry! Henry, did you close that deal the other day with the car dealer? Henry! And Henry's not even in the goddamn building.
I don't like cubicles for that reason. It gets, shocking, I know, because I love it gets too noisy for me. And then you can't talk to the person you're trying to talk to. And you know what happens? I think that's why everybody's loud. Everybody just starts talking louder.
I do not like cubicles either because I like walls and doors that can be closed.
Oh, have you seen that spoof commercial for the copier place? They have the conversation domes.
Yes.
I wish somebody would make those. Dawn, I would buy you 50.
Thanks, Arnie.
God, just to have you wearing one of those around.
2 more things listed on the rude coworkers list. Doors being slammed.
Oh.
Like, is that angry bosses or is it just people in general?
Oh, man. Sometimes it's an accident if there's a wind or something, or you don't have control of your door. Sometimes you hit it too. Like, I've done that. I've, like, just gone to push it, and like, when it hits, it slams. I'm like, oh, God, sorry. But, like, if you're, like, intentionally slamming, that is very rude.
Why?
Because it's like it's uncomfortable. It's like, oh, God, they're mad, and they're slamming it, and it's, like, loud and...
breaks everyone's concentration, and it gets people on edge because they don't know if you're mad or if it was an accident.
What if it's a place of business where clients are brought in, and they're, like, thinking you work like it? God, what's wrong with this place? Slamming doors and...
Yeah, I mean, it's really going to disrupt everybody.
Okay, I just want to know. I find it that rude. Somebody slams the door, they're not having a good day. Well, I won't talk to him.
That's not too surprising coming from somebody who throws things in the studio when he gets upset.
Well, it's not rude. I don't throw it at you.
Hello, Derek.
Yet. Derek.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I wanted to comment on that rudeness in the workplace thing. I worked with this person in this cubicle farm. This girl would just talk about anything and everything, people you don't know, you don't care about, and she would prattle on through the cubicle. She sat on the other side from me. She would prattle on for hours if you let her. And I decided to combat rudeness with rudeness, and I started, like, lobbing imaginary hand grenades and mortar shells and everything at her. Sort of like what Rob and I used to do in journalism class.
Who the hell is this? I don't know a guy named Derek.
Eric.
I don't know who the hell these people are. I can't keep track of anything. Hello, Josh. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, Diggity?
Hey, you know what really bothers me? When I'm at the movies and somebody's cell phone rings, which would be okay because I tend to forget sometimes that I have my stuff on me.
Josh.
Okay, Josh, do you work at a movie theater?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's later in the week because apparently there's a lot of venting that needs to be done. We'll just open the phone lines for rudeness in society. Once again, we're talking about a study about rudeness in the workplace with coworkers.
But thanks.
You know what's rude? The coffee thing. Is that on the list? Anybody complain about coffee?
No, nothing here about coffee.
Because I've seen it happen to you, Rob, and other people that drink coffee, they go to the coffee and it's empty. Somebody emptied it. Someone emptied it. And whoever emptied it, that means it's their turn to make it. That's rude. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I just see it happen to other people, and I think, wow, that's rude.
I don't make coffee when I'm done. I don't even make it in the morning. I have people that do that for me.
Oh, Rob Williams.
Thank God I don't think she's listening.
Lord. Rob. Well, then maybe you should tell your people that you use the last drops. They need to come over and make some for the other people that are going to want coffee.
That would be funny if you did that. Hey, I would laugh my ass off.
Go make a fresh pot for the salespeople. I just took the last drop.
Oh, that's so not right.
Hello, Lisa. But at least yours was about the workplace, Dawn. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead, Lisa.
One of the things I really don't like is when people decide they're going to have a conversation right in front of me in a different language, and I'm, like, sitting in between them.
Well, now I got to tell you, that is pretty damn rude. Don't you think that's rude?
Yes, I do.
No matter what nationality or ethnicity you are, I mean, unless you work at, like, immigration control or it's part of the job. I don't know. Am I being a bigot?
No, I don't think so. I think it's one of those things where, why do they need to, I understand it's their heritage and everything. And they want to maybe carry on a conversation, but it's like you're being very secretive. You're a wind talker, if you will.
Yeah, what are you saying that I can't hear? If you're right there in front, if you're all three there together, I think that's rude.
That is rude.
Because the other person can't participate. And then you're sitting there going, are they talking about me? What's going on here?
Let me just tell you, don't do it in front of Dawn. Ooh, she will go off on you.
No, I won't.
It's amazing.
Big Vittorio.
Stop it right now.
Hello. We live in America.
I will not say
Big
that.
American.
Somebody check their green cards.
Rob!
What, did somebody drop some silverware? I've heard that one.
Yeah, way to go.
you guys.
Way to go. Last thing on the list is theft. Yeah, theft is kind of rude in the
Yeah,
workplace.
just
Dawn.
a tad.
Yeah, Dawn. Hello, James. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
I'll tell you what's rude. Was working construction, and I was at a turn light, and a guy hit me head on. And I had to call my boss about it, and the first thing he asked me is, how's the truck, and was it your fault? Didn't even ask if I was all right.
Because it was a work truck?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Protecting his investment.
Well, he better hope he's not hurt because, they're Sue Happy people, right? He could come after the company, too.
Oh, way to call that guy Sue Happy.
Yeah, that's nice, Dawn.
This is the Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show.